My dad spent years calling me stupid. A doctor just proved him wrong in front of everyone. The first memory I have of being screamed at, I was maybe 7 years old. Dad was standing in my doorway with his face all red, and I had no idea what I'd done wrong. I called your name 6 times. 6 times. You just sat there ignoring me. I didn't hear you, I said. Don't lie to me. You heard me. You just didn't feel like answering. I'm not lying. I really didn't hear you. He took my TV privileges for a week after that. Mom found me crying in my room later, and I asked her why Dad was so mad all the time. She just sighed and said, "You need to try harder to pay attention, sweetheart. You know how he gets." So I tried harder. It didn't help. By 4th grade, my teacher, Mrs. Purcell, called my parents in for a conference. I sat outside the room while they talked, but I could hear pieces of it through the door. She's bright, but she doesn't pay attention. I'll explain something and she just stares at me. We deal with the same thing at home, Dad said. Trust me, we're working on it. Have you considered testing her for attention issues? She doesn't have attention issues. She has a listening problem. There's a difference. After that meeting, Dad sat me down at the kitchen table. Your teacher thinks something's wrong with you. Is something wrong with you? I don't know, I said. Then start paying attention. I'm not raising a kid who can't follow simple directions. I sat in the front row after that. I watched my teacher's mouths move and tried so hard to catch every word, but I still missed half of what they said. I failed a math test and brought it home, and Dad looked at it like I'd handed him garbage. A 42? You studied for this. I know, I tried. Obviously, you didn't try hard enough. He pulled me out of art club as punishment. My brother made honor roll the same week, and at dinner, Dad held up his report card like a trophy. This is what effort looks like. You could learn something from your brother. I do try, I said quietly. The scoreboard says otherwise. At Thanksgiving when I was 15, my uncle asked me about school, and I answered a completely different question. Everyone exchanged looks. Earth to space cadet, Dad said, and the table laughed. I asked about your classes, not your teachers, my uncle said. Oh, sorry. I thought you said she does this constantly, Dad interrupted. Here's what she wants to hear. At Christmas 2 years ago, my cousin tried to talk to me and I kept saying,